You know how in your rank games, your teammates are usually, well, you know, monkeys, and you usually hate them? Like one of them is eating glue with his hands, and the other one sounds like he's breathing through his mouth. And then your Instalock Jet is just running in without saying a word to anyone. Like, even on defense, she's just running out mid and dying every time. All of this is just frustrating. Like, from these experiences, I'd say that Valorant veterans have enough experience to be like babysitters or kindergarten teachers or like nannies. And if you think that you only experience these things in low rank games, oh boy, do I got some news for you. I still get the dumbest of the dumb in my rank games, and I'm a Immortal 3. So if you think that you're going to get good teammates once you rank up, then you have another thing coming, I'm telling you. But wouldn't it be nice to have a teammate who doesn't say brain dead things constantly? Someone who will play with you and won't just bait you? Matter of fact, a teammate that you can bait and won't get mad at you for baiting. A teammate who would do anything you ask of it, even if it costs them their life. Well, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to, and that's Killjoy's turret. The great thing about her free ability is that she does all these things for you, and won't complain about anything you say. It's literally the perfect ability. And speaking of her abilities, all of them are pretty good. So today in SkillCapped, we're going over why Killjoy is secretly the most overpowered agent in Valorant. And statistics say so. She's actually the highest winning percentage agent in all ranks. So let me start off by telling you that there are so many different ways to play Killjoy. You can play aggressively, passively, for information, for retake. She's like the jack of all trades. For example, on Ascent, if you want to play aggressively for B main on defense, you can put your turret here, maybe throw an alarm bot mid, and put a molly by your turret, and you got yourself an aggressive setup. This should allow you to swing off your turret and fight anybody who's trying to take B main. Obviously, if you get overwhelmed, you want to use that molly by your turret to delay a heavy push. And now if you want to play for sight, you can throw your turret on lane with a couple mollies like this, paired up with that alarm bot, and then just get ready to swing off it. You get the point. There's a bunch of different setups you can do. What I'm saying is versatility is Killjoy's strongest suit, and we talk about it on our course on our website. Take a quick listen to what our Radiant Killjoy main who made the course has to say.
Your setup, something you can, you want to think about is how can I combo my utility together so my turret for the slow, my alarm bot for the damage boost, and my grenades to do the most damage possible. So a setup that I like to do here on B, if I feel like they're gonna push aggressively, I'll do something like this, and I'll sit basically behind the yellow box here. And when they push up, right, my turret pings, my alarm bot pings, I pop both grenades, and a lot of times they'll be stuck running into me here. So this is a free kill, right? And then, I can swing back, and a lot of times the people up top will be right around this area. So, with setups like this, you want to be looking for at least 2 kills, right, to make it worth it, or being able to get a kill and get out. There's a lot of different ways you could combo your utility. Another thing would be if you want to be playing more passively, comboing with your alarm bot here, putting your turret, there's a lot of different variation you could do here, but you don't even have to combo your turret with this. You could put your turret somewhere up here, more for info, for example, like here, so it's watching under tube, and then when they go to plant, this is a really good spot because they only have a limited amount of space that they can plant. And this is good to get at least like 50 damage off and delay the plant. So if that's what you're looking to do, you can adjust your setup accordingly.
Killjoy can be used in such a variety of ways that it could warrant its own video. She's a creative agent. Honestly, most Sentinels are, and people underestimate that fact. Now, take all of that versatility that we just talked about and pile it on top of her ultimate, which is arguably the best in the game. Like, she's basically a must-pick in a competitive setting. Her ult can be used in such a variety of different ways. Do you need to take a site? Use her ultimate. Do you need to stall time when the enemies retake? Use her ultimate. Do you need to use it for your retake? Use her ultimate. Her ultimate literally wins you rounds in some cases, and for only being 7 ult orbs, you can have a huge impact on the outcome of your game if your team is feeding you those orbs. And her ultimate is especially good on certain maps. And our online course uses Icebox as an example. Take a quick listen to this retake setup for B. It's honestly pretty overpowered.
But the ult, once they have the bomb down, then the ult is a great tool for retake. So if you have your ult, call it to your team, hey guys, let's try and stay alive. I'll ult for retake, we can retake as a team, something like that. And, then you can get the ult down in an area like this on A, where it forces them to get way back off of sight. And if it's not planned for them, a lot of the times that'll just win you the round. But even more powerful is this B ult retake. So anywhere on any map where it can cover most of the site for a retake is great. So in this case, if you just hold mid, like they're going to have a very tough time retaking this. Because if they don't kill the ult from here, basically they have to go all the way back here, and there's no other way where they can sit. So if you have a powerful ult like that on any map, you know, on defense, what I would try and do is set up for the opposite site for like a more passive setup. Make sure you stay alive, and then that way if they push B, you can then go and retake with your team. Basically, if you have ult on defense, your goal is to stay alive, right? Because you want to be using that for retake, so you can adjust your other utility accordingly and set up maybe a little more passive. And make sure you don't die before you get your ult down. You want to be getting it down generally as soon as possible, especially on attack. You can just farm orbs, get it down the first gun round, and then start regenning again. So just trying to use it as quick as possible, but making sure you have, you know, full guns, you're not at some huge eco disadvantage, and then also waiting for a good opportunity for retake on a defense, not putting it down too early.
The only issue I have with her ultimate, though, is that it's pretty fragile. And with Valorant's latest patch, a lot more abilities can break it now. For example, Breach's Aftershock ability can destroy it, making him almost a direct counter to Killjoy. There's even Sovas out there who have shock dart lineups specifically for common Killjoy ultimate spots. So when you're using her ultimate, be sure to be wary of the map control that your team has, the timing of the ultimate, making sure it's not too early, and especially if the enemy has certain utility. So I still have like 30 minutes worth of Killjoy footage from our course that I haven't even showed you yet, and I won't be able to fit it all in this one video. But I have watched the whole thing beginning to end, and I literally feel a ton more comfortable picking Killjoy in any map. You could even watch certain sections before you load up into a game, and you'll get a ton of value. Keep in mind, we also have courses for every other agent, and not just Killjoy. And all of these courses are created by Radiant level players for each agent. We also have Radiant Smurf commentaries, where Radiant level players walk you through their games and break down their thought processes, reasoning, and so much more. So if you want to play like a Radiant, I highly suggest you check out the website. Or maybe if you wanted a chance at getting your VOD reviewed by one of us, you should check us out. We also have a rank improvement guarantee, so if you don't see a rank improving, you'll get your money back. But there's literally so much value here, I find it hard that you won't improve. If you're looking for the fastest way to climb in Valorant, be sure to check out SkillCapped.com, link in the description below. Now you might be thinking to yourself, so how is Killjoy on attack side? Well, I'll be the first to tell you that she is just as flexible. She watches flanks really well, as her turret is really annoying to fight with 150 HP, and you can usually swing off it pretty easily. But not only that, you can use her utility in any which way you want. Let's go back to Ascent. Do you want to fight for mid? Well, you can place her turret in these two spots here. Want to fight for B main control? Place it here to force anybody off of any of these off angles. Keep in mind that you still have an alarm bot as well that you can use to watch areas that you necessarily can't. The only downside to her kit is that you still need to be near it for it to be on. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing on some maps. Have another listen to our course from the website.
You know, another way would be just using her utility to kind of take and hold map control if your team is playing a more defaulty playstyle. So what I mean by defaulty is your team is sort of spread out. Maybe you have 2 players toward A, 2 toward B, and 1 person watching mid. And the whole point of the default is to just get picks. If the other team's playing super aggressive, you kind of wait for them to push into you and then look to get picks and then push from there. So something that I like to do is, you know, if you start out toward A with your teammate, you take this ground, you get your turret down like right here, and then you run back, right? Both your teammates run back, and then you guys like end B, for example. But what you can do here is the same kind of lurky thing. You kind of stay, like, you could stay in this mid area, and then, you know, if they push up anywhere A, your turret will ping them. And the reason that's important is because if they're pushed up and they get the info that this is clear, the rest of the team is going to rotate to B, and it's going to make it a lot harder for you guys to push. So this just gives you a lot more info and a lot more flexibility as a team. You're not really just hard committing to sites. So in that sense, it can be super helpful, again, if your team is having trouble just hard pushing sites.
So with Killjoy's utility, you can play mind games with your opponents. You can make it seem like you're still close by, but maybe you're actually somewhere else. Or maybe one round you decide to play with your turret, and then you punish the enemy for trying to break it. And then later in the future, they'll respect the turret more, and then that turret will hold some form of map control. There are just so many different possibilities to use her utility that I feel like she's so underused in a lot of different ways. Next, I want to talk about how Killjoy is such a good lurk character. And when people think of lurk agents, they usually think of Cypher, or Viper, or like maybe Omen or Astra, but nobody ever thinks of Killjoy. Her turret can watch a ton of angles for you while you're trying to slowly clear out angles one at a time, trying to isolate a 1v1, maybe listen for rotates, or maybe walk into places where the enemy might not expect you. Here's another example from our course.
But if your team seems to be taking site okay, but maybe having more trouble holding post plant, maybe something you could try would be setting up util and then playing for like lurk kills. So this is something I love to do on Icebox here. Put my turret here so it watches the B flank, as well as anything that comes under tube or through tube. And then you can push up to different positions, something like this corner, or even as if you can get up this far, and then just kind of waiting, right? Because your turret's going to ping anyone like here or here, and you can even swing off your turret, or you can play your time, wait for them to run past, and then, you know, you're lurking behind them here, and you can help out your team. Like, a lot of times you'll be good for like 2 or 3 kills here. So, you know, just thinking about how much this opens up the map, right? If they're rotating under tube and you get that kill, boom. If your team isn't already on site, you can call for them to rotate back through spawn, and you've just completely opened up the map and helped your team out a lot. So that would be another way you could play Killjoy on attack, looking for more like lurky kind of kills. But just remember, if your team needs help pushing, you should probably be with them.
Keep in mind that you can do this on any map. So maybe your teammates are monkeys and you don't really want to play with them. So load up Killjoy, place down your utility to watch your flanks, and then you can play all by yourself while still getting value for your team and play for picks on your own. Killjoy really is just so versatile, and honestly that goes with every Sentinel, even Chamber. Okay, so now this Killjoy video wouldn't be complete without talking about her kill setups. Kill setups are quite literally setups that will get you free kills. On Ascent, one common one that you can do is put your turret in hell like this and pair it with an alarm bot near the switch and some mollies nearby, so that when they go for the switch, the turret slows them and they're getting fried from your mollies. There's nerd setups like this on every map. Let's take a look at this one on Bind.
You know, to go over maybe a common kill setup, you could put your turret here, U-Haul, your alarm bot somewhere like this, grenade right there in the middle, and then another grenade outside. So vulnerability here. The whole point, you could play back here U-Haul, so you know you're kind of watching the opposite side of the site, and then once they push in, the turret will go off, alarm bot will go off, boom, pop both those, and that's going to get some great damage off. There's really nowhere they can be safe.
Keep in mind that the course that we have on our website goes over every map in the game, not just Bind, Icebox, or Ascent, every map. So if you want to become Radiant like the guys making these courses, check out our other guides and we can help round out your gameplay and rank up faster. As I mentioned before, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed by one of us, and maybe be featured in one of our videos, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. Like I said before, we also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries, where we have Radiant players walk you through all of their games, and they show you how to play any agent, and like all their setups and utility usage, literally everything. It's like you have your own little coach with you. And it's pretty helpful to see what goes through top tier players' head while they're playing the game. As we mentioned before, it's also backed by a rank improvement guarantee, and the reason we do that is because we are just that confident that our service works. And if it doesn't work, then you shouldn't pay. So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. So if I haven't convinced you by now that Killjoy is one of the best agents in the game, then I don't know what will. She's just so good. And if you thought the clips that I showed you were useful, I still have a ton of footage that I couldn't show you from the course up on our website. We have setups for every map, aggressive, passive, you name it. I'm telling you, please, it is worth it. I'm even a Sentinel main. I constantly pick Cypher and Killjoy on every map, and I even learned a thing or two from these videos. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.